Arvind Kejriwal expected to meet the Lieutenant Governor, step down in a few hours from now. What's the agenda today looking like?
Good morning, Rishika and Radhika, and to all of viewers as well. Today the Aam Aadmi Party Supremo Arvind Kejriwal is all set to tender his resignation with respect to his big announcement that he made on Sunday. And what we are expecting today is that he will hold a legislative meeting with all his MLAs at around 11 this morning to decide upon who will be next, who will be his successor to hold the position of the Chief Minister. So in this meeting, one is obviously expecting all of the MLAs, the senior leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party at Arvind Kejriwal's residence. And this meeting will be convening later in the morning at around 11 o'clock, which is when simultaneously it will be decided who next. The big question that everyone has been speculating about, that who is to take the chair of the Chief Minister next. What we also know is that around later in the afternoon at around 4:30 p.m., Arvind Kejriwal will be meeting with Delhi Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena to tender in his resignation and formalize it. And all throughout this, simultaneously, the next Chief Minister portfolio will also be announced. Now, with respect to speculation, apart from these two meetings that look ahead in the day, what one can understand or gauge is that the names that are forward, for the next Chief Minister for the time being is, of course, that of Atishi. Atishi has held important portfolios such as education and finance. So therefore, Atishi's, and she's also chaired and held all these cabinet meetings throughout, when not just Arvind Kejriwal was in jail, but also when Manish Sisodia, the former deputy chief minister, was also in jail. The next name in line is, of course, Saurabh Bhardwaj, who holds important portfolios such as vigilance and health. He's a three-time MLA from the Greater Kailash area. And Aam Aadmi Party member of Rajya Sabha, Raghav Chadha, is also one of the names that is doing the rounds. Raghav Chadha has also been instrumental in the Punjab polls back in 2022 as well. So these are some names that are cropping up right now. However, much due to speculation, one can only formally tell after this legislative meeting is done. Yesterday as well, Arvind Kejriwal held marathon meetings with all of his party affairs committee people and senior leaders, cabinet ministers of the Aam Aadmi Party. So it was meeting after meeting yesterday on one-on-one basis. There was Manish Sisodia meeting him. There was, of course, Atishi, Saurabh Bhardwaj, Raghav Chadha, all of these people he held meetings with to discuss on a one-on-one basis that who should be the next Chief Minister, with him announcing his resignation. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Tanushka, for bringing us all those details. So many names doing the rounds at the moment. We'll have to wait for a few more hours for that formal announcement, perhaps. But we also have Ishika, who's joining us from BJP office. Ishika, in fact, as far as BJP is concerned, they've been reacting sharply post the announcement by Kejriwal. Of course, it was a shocker of an announcement. They're asking why not resign immediately? Why 48 hours? What is this theatrics? What is this drama? This is all political gimmicks. So a lot of criticism there as far as the BJP is concerned. So take us through all the reactions you're getting from the opposition camp.
Well, Radhika, as you very rightly mentioned, as soon as we heard Arvind Kejriwal announcing that he will in fact be resigning from the post of the Chief Minister in 48 hours, a series of, questions were put forth by the opposition, that is the BJP. First of all, calling this nothing but a political gimmick, then going on to question as to why 48 hours were needed by Arvind Kejriwal to resign from his post. And then again, saying that if he actually wanted to resign, then why just resign? Why do not, why not dissolve the entire assembly and then call for elections? So this is what, the BJP continues to attack Arvind Kejriwal on. They continue to say that this is nothing but a political drama again, by the Arvind Kejriwal and the Aam Aadmi Party. And all of this is being done just ahead of the polls, to try to get some of the sympathy votes. But, if we talk about the Congress as well here, they, they also continue to call it a political drama by Arvind Kejriwal. But if we talk about, the Aam Aadmi Party stand so far, they say that, it is not a political drama, it is not a political gimmick. It is just that Arvind Kejriwal wants to tell to the people that, only when they give him support will he come back to power. But apart from that, as my colleague was also pointing it out, today we are seeing, there are a series of meetings. Now, the question is that, it is not going to be an easy task for the Aam Aadmi Party to pick the next chief minister's face. And that is why even yesterday when the PAC meeting was held, there was one-on-one discussion with Arvind Kejriwal, with all the members as to who will be the next chief minister.
Yes.
And today, the same is going to happen with the MLAs.
Well,
so will the Aam Aadmi Party be able to find a loyalist-worthy face to be the next chief minister?
Well,
That
truth
remains
be
to
told,
seen,
they've had
Abhishek.
6 months in a certain sense to introspect and look at it, because the chief minister has been behind bars in Tihar jail for the last 6 months. There's been no deputy, so to speak. So there have been the tested lieutenants of the Aam Aadmi Party that have actually been running the government in a certain sense. So, is it going to be an easy decision? Has the decision perhaps already been made and it's just a question of now announcing it? I think that's the key question. And also, it's going to be an interim position. It's going to be for a short duration of time till polls take place. But do stay on with us, Ishika and Tanushka. We're going to come back to you in just a moment. But speaking of opposition reactions, Radhika, Hardeep Puri has in fact reacted to this entire episode. Let's just quickly listen into what he said.
मुझे लगता है 145 दिन के करीब होंगे लॉकअप में। सवाल ये उठता है कि आप 145 दिन पहले क्यों नहीं रिजाइन किए, या उस 145 दिनों के दौरान क्यों नहीं रिजाइन किए। और आपको रिजाइन करना है तो बड़ी खुशी से करिए। आपको ये कहना, टू डोंट मेक अ टॉकिंग पॉइंट आउट ऑफ इट और क्लेम कि आप कुछ खास कर रहे हैं। जो बेल की कंडीशंस ऑनरेडी एपेक्स कोर्ट, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने दी हैं, वो पढ़ने लायक है। वो कह रहे हैं आप अपने दफ्तर नहीं जा सकते, आप कोई फाइल नहीं साइन कर रहे थे, विच मीन्स ही हैज अ केस टू आंसर। देयर इज अ वेरी सीरियस करप्शन केस अगेंस्ट हिम। वो अगर रिजाइन करना चाहें तो दैट्स हिज कॉल, बट आई थिंक दैट केस ही स्टिल हैज टू आंसर।
Let's go back to Tanushka again. Tanushka, as we've been mentioning, of course, there are a lot of opposition reactions coming in. As far as the Congress party is concerned, of course, they've also launched scathing attacks as far as, Arvind Kejriwal's decision and announcements are concerned. He's been called architect of scams. The opposition saying that, because he wants to gain public sympathy at this point, all this political gimmick is happening. Take us through the reactions that are coming in from the Congress party as well at this point, who've sort of been in an on and off, relation with the Aam Aadmi Party as far as national capital.
Well, they
or
were in an
other states
alliance
are
in the Lok
concerned.
Sabha polls, Radhika, and they didn't go through with the alliance in the Haryana polls. So interesting. How is the Congress looking
Yes.
at it?
Yeah.
Right, exactly, Rishika and Radhika. The Congress has been in an alliance, and after the announcement of the Chief Minister resigning from his post, the Congress hit out as strongly as the BJP. As a matter of fact, at the Aam Aadmi Party, it was Congress leader, president of the Delhi Pradesh Congress Committee, Devendra Yadav, who also said that this is purely a political stunt and there is no meaning or value to it. Also, what they also, the sense is that the Congress believes that this will have no sort of impact, the sort of impact that the Aam Aadmi Party is expecting for it to create or have on the polls, on the assembly polls. What the Congress believes is that is not going to happen. Even Sandeep Dixit, senior Congress leader, went ahead and said that the Aam Aadmi Party is good at always rebranding and refurbishing their image, and this is nothing less than that of theatrics on part of the Aam Aadmi Party. So it is interesting to see, them being together in the India Alliance for the Lok Sabha elections. What Sandeep Dixit also said that they were together at one point. However, it is very clear from their end after the Lok Sabha elections that from looking forward to the Haryana polls as well as the Delhi State Assembly elections, they will not be going forward. So it is interesting indeed to see that once allies together in the same India Alliance bloc are now hitting out at the Aam Aadmi Party directly on this decision. However, what Aam Aadmi Party leaders are also maintaining.
Yes, well, it's, Tanushka, I'm just going to interrupt you there. It's interesting because clearly this was not even a conversation that was had with too many within the party. Arvind Kejriwal's decision did come as a surprise to most, who certainly caught the allies off guard. But a final question, Ishika, to you, and I'm gonna wrap this up very quickly. It's going to be very interesting to see when elections happen. Is Delhi now likely to see elections along with Maharashtra in November, or is it going to happen in February? So what are you picking up as far as that is concerned?
Well, Rishika, Arvind Kejriwal has in fact demanded that elections be held with Maharashtra. That is, instead of February, it should be held in November. But on the other hand, the BJP says that if Arvind Kejriwal wants election to happen soon, he should, rather than announcing it, should go to the Election Commission first. And on, on the preparation for the election, BJP says that they are in fact prepared even now, and they say that why November? Tell the Election Commission, put this demand in front of the Election Commission that, the elections for Delhi should happen even before that, maybe in October. So certainly the political war of words erupting even over that. Over to you.